Typically, I make it a point not to leave the house 5 days before Christmas. The reason being, people are mean. This is supposed to be the happiest time of the year, and everyone is supposed to be full of joy and cheer and in the giving spirit. In my experience, it's not that way. Christmas time makes people rude and mean. And I hadn't experienced it yet this year until today. And it really hit me hard because I went to Best Buy. Here's my story. I went to Best Buy, and this young man who probably is there for seasonal work, he's probably the same age as my son. He walked in, he said, "Good morning, how are you?" He's very pleasant. He sold me a box full of adapters, telling me they would be compatible with my laptop. I got home, and they were not compatible with my laptop. So I packed the box back up, went back to Best Buy, and while standing in line, I watched this woman in front of me hand him a $100 bill. So this woman hands him a $100 bill, and in this day and age, it's hard to make a mistake. I mean, you type in $100, the computer does all of the thinking for you. He counted out her change, and he gave it to her. And this woman didn't even walk 2 feet, and she demanded to see his manager and accused him of not giving her the correct change. So, of course, this young man is now flustered, and I'm standing there, and I just told him, I said, "Just breathe." I said, "I know I'm not the only crazy person out here right now who's got sick kids and a laptop with a complete manuscript that's about to be useless to me." I said, people get crazy around this time of year. I was like, you just need to take a deep breath and smile. But really, I wanted to look at this grown woman and be like, are you freaking kidding me right now? You couldn't have been. Yeah, so I really wanted to tell this grown woman that she's an idiot. She's an absolute idiot. Take 5 minutes to take a deep breath and calm yourself down, and then politely explain that you believe that this young man gave you the wrong amount of change. Otherwise, you need to keep a calculator in your purse, and you need to do the calculations, and then because you went to MIT and have some kind of doctorate degree, can teach this young man how to count back change, instead of making a complete asshole out of yourself. Because 100% of the time, when you are standing in front of somebody like me, who has a child about this young man's age, they're not going to pity you. They're going to think you're an asshole. Because I certainly do. So, that's my story. I'm a little raging right now, because it's supposed to be. And I think I know. The other thing that was really pissing me off was her shirt read, "Jesus is the reason for the season." Well, lady, I hate to break it to you, but the Jesus that I know and the Jesus that the history books know, yeah, he's not going to stand in line at Best Buy talking badly and being a complete asshole to some kid. No, in fact, he's going to do the opposite. He's going to take a deep breath. He's going to explain where the error was made, and then he's going to teach this young man how to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Why? Because you're right. Jesus is the reason for the season. And you're supposed to be compassionate and loving. That was his message. Compassionate and loving. Not irate, crazy bitch at Best Buy. Just saying. Okay, so if the young man from Best Buy happens to see this video, remember, between the ages of 16 and 21, take a deep breath, keep smiling, because you are going to run into crazy, irate, ignorant people no matter where you go. As long as you work on planet Earth, they're always going to be there. And I'm guilty. There have been a few times where, the customer service has just been so ignorant that I have lost my patience. But I'm human. Never in my life have I been so irate and so belittling to another human being because of an error, and then it turned out she was in the wrong. So, retail people, I hope you have an extra shot this Christmas season because you've earned it. And for the rest of you, if you've waited till the last minute or you forgot someone and you're running out there and you're trying to find the perfect gift, do it with a happy heart. Otherwise, your gift is shit and you're shit. So yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Be nice to people everywhere. Even the idiots working at Burger King who forget to give you your ranch dressing and 2 large drinks. I mean, come on. How do you forget the drinks, right? But even then, when I called, I was like, hey, dude, you know what? It's rush hour. I know. It happened. And yes, my food was shit. So, anyway, another piece of advice. Don't go through the drive-thru during the Christmas season after 5 o'clock because everything is just like hog wild, okay? Just go home, open a can of Progresso, put it on the stove, call it dinner with a grilled cheese sandwich. Perfect. So, anyway, I hope everybody's having a great Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend, and if I don't get on here and make a total ass out of myself before Christmas, Merry Christmas! Because I am not a holiday person. I'm totally a Christmas person. That's just how it is.